Hey Ariel, here's kind of how I like to think about the GCF. Of course, there's online calculators and stuff you can use, but it's really all about prime factorization. It's about doing those factor trees. And this is covered kind of in great depth in Math Foundations if you did that, which I don't think you did. But anyway, that's cool. We'll fill it in. GCF. Now I just made up two numbers. Let's say we had to find the GCF of 16 and 28. So what we're going to do, let's do some prime factorization. Take this right down to its prime factors. 16 is 4 times 4, and each of those factors out into 2 times 2. All right? So there's my primes for 16. Let's go 4 times 7 for 28, and we'll take that down right to primes as well. It's usually a good idea. So then when we're thinking about GCF, what are the factors that are common for each of these? So I have a 2 right here, and I have a 2 here, and we just keep going along as long as we have duplication. So we have two 2's here, right? So that's all we have in common between these two numbers, 16 and 28. So basically, we could just say that the GCF between each of these is 4. That's going to be our common factor. Now, I went to primes just to show you that that's kind of the quote-unquote best way. That's like the best way that a textbook would show you. But really, if you can quite clearly see like 4 is in common between both of these numbers, you can stop right there. We have a 4 here, we have a 4 here, therefore 4 is our GCF between these two numbers. So that's kind of like how I like to think about it. Just make sure you don't miss anything, because then it won't be the greatest common factor. It'll be a common factor. Like say, for example, I had another 4 over here or something like that, and I missed that, then I wouldn't have the greatest common factor. I would only have a common factor. That's kind of how I like to think about it. I hope that helps.